Hello, monsters and mountaineers. My name is TBSguy, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X, where we are making our final ascent of Mount Gagaced to see what might lie at the top. Although first, apparently we're gonna have to deal with... Okay, fine. I'll take the opportunity to rearrange my party. Because I'd like the people who are fastest to start out in front. There we go. And what lies at the top is, as always, trouble.
Zanarkand is on the other side, you know?
I know.
Uni is gonna get the final Aeon, you know?
I know.
I still haven't thought of anything.
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet. Until we do, we really can't help Yuna. Let's go to Zanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Hey. Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Star of the Zanarkand Abes. Didn't anyone tell you?
Aha! Huh?
Oh, hey! He's here.
Ah, the son of Jekt.
Riku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You are not fighting him alone!
Just go, go!
Now is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of Jekt.
Not if I can help it!
Save some for Kimari!
Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure.
Bonk.
Yuna.
Ascending so soon? Allow me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave. Yours was truly a gallant race. They threw themselves at me to bar my path, one after another.
No.
Kimari.
You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand you.
Allow Kimari to die and release him from his pain. Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death. To destroy, to heal Spira, I will become Sin. Yes, with your help. Come with me, Yuna. Once I have become the next Sin, your father will be freed again.
What do you know?
Pitiful mortal.
Your hope ends here! And your meaningless existence with it!
Say hello to Seymour Flux, the end of many an attempted playthrough of Final Fantasy X. This guy is a bit of a bastard, just a little tiny, just a bit. Little bit of a lot of a bastard, to put it quite frankly. And there are countermeasures you can take before you get into the fight. Some items and stuff that are available to you, which you can use to make this fight more manageable. I have intentionally unequipped some of the gear that I bought in a previous episode that would have given me more of an advantage against him because I want to show you this fight at its maximum difficulty, and consequently, there's a very real chance that I lose, because he does have some bad things that he can do that's bad. Right. Very first thing we do is put... Yeah, haste on everyone. He's almost certainly going to kill someone right off the bat. Almost certainly. And we can't tell whom that may be, so what's the best we can do is probably to talk and get the stat boost.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow? Let death carry you off into peaceful slumber.
You can't run from your fate.
She'll need that magic defense. Okay, good. We have a chance to cure her. So, the thing that he does is that Lance of Atrophy will inflict zombie on one of your characters, and then, the next moment he has a turn to do so, he will cast full life on the character who is afflicted with zombie, thus killing them instantly, because of course, when you are afflicted with zombie, well, you're vulnerable to life-giving magic. It's bad for you. And that's pretty much the full extent of his strategy. Let's see if we can get a... Are we going for water? Well, I fucked that up. Okay, I think he hit the Seymour Flux and not the Morty Orcus. Good. And this battle works a lot like the last one. Morty Orcus is like more to body from the previous fight in the sense that you can't kill that thing. If you kill it, it's just going to absorb more health from Seymour. And it's kind of a waste, frankly, of your... yeah. And see, there it is. There's the full life. Fortunately, he didn't get the combo off, which is a little bit random. I'm not really 100% sure how the AI works with him, because sometimes he'll pull the combo off flawlessly and just insta-kill one of your characters, and there's literally nothing you can do about it except already be immune to zombie. And then sometimes he just won't. Like, he'll just only inflict zombie and then nothing else happens, and I don't know why that is. So right now what I'm trying to do with Tidus is I'm trying to get haste on as many of my characters as possible. Because that allows me like more chances to take action between Morty Orcus and Seymour and get that zombie status off of them.
You have angered Kimari. The spirits of the Ronso will guide Kimari's spear.
Not that that matters very much, because he's not gonna be doing much physical attacking. Ooh, nice hit, Waka. And there's his protect. Yeah, goddammit. Okay, we'll have to deal with that. But first, Kimari, would you please be hasted? And Waka, could you change out for Oren? I don't think he's vulnerable to any of the breaks, unfortunately. Good. I think everyone's hasted now, which is except Oren, which is what we want. Now, get rid of the protect that he's got on, because it's annoying and it makes it harder to damage him. Put some haste on Oren. And I'm saving Yuna's overdrive. I want to use that to finish him off. Because I want to get the overkill, on the assumption that I make it that far. I suppose we shall see. Ah, right, poison works on him. I forgot about that. That's a lovely thing. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Because there's another thing that Yuna needs to do. Not yet, but it becomes part of her primary duty as a character, which is to make sure that everyone has shell at all times. We'll need it. Trust me, we'll need it. But so far, I've had really, really good luck with him. Like, normally he will open the fight by just straight up killing someone. Like, by just... Lance of Atrophy, full life, you're dead, you're done. And there's very little you can actually do about it. This time around, we have been exceptionally lucky with that particular combo. Uh-oh. But that luck is running out a little bit now, because that's gonna hurt a lot. Oh, dear. Yeah. See what I mean? And he never casts it on a dead party member either. It's very annoying. Okay, best play is probably to revive Yuna and hope for the best. Don't do cross cleave. Okay. Immediately get rid of zombie. Yes. Then we have Yuna revive Tidus and make a potion from Oren. I could make an elixir, but that's probably excessive. Okay, not dead. But that was damn close. Okay, now he's in his second phase. And he's gonna stop doing the Lance of Atrophy full life thing now. Mortiorcus is in auto attack mode, which means it's going to start casting Flare on Seymour because he has the reflect spell on, and that's going to reflect Flare onto some random party member. It's part of the gimmick of the fight. But you can also dispel... you can also dispel his reflect and force him to attack himself instead, which is very funny. But we are not remotely out of the woods, believe you me. Oh shit, Oren already had it. Damn it. Yeah, here it comes. Right. So long as I can keep Shell on my characters, we should be fine. Ooh, actually. I can probably kill him before he manages to get the attack off. But because I want to show it to you, because I'm stupid, I'm gonna let him do it. It's not a great idea, but I'm gonna let him do it. Just gonna make sure Oren has full health before we get hit with it. Now, because I have Shell, I should be able to survive it. Oh, goddammit. Okay. Because I have Shell, I should be able to survive it. Emphasis on should. But I'll just show you, because this is an attack that can it can wipe your whole party, like in one hit. It's called Total Annihilation for a reason. Cool. That would definitely have killed me if I hadn't had Shell on. Anyway, I'm gonna finish him off now. I want to emphasize that I got incredibly lucky. Like, normally, when you fight Seymour Flux, you will get, like, he will Lance of Atrophy and then kill someone. And then you'll revive them, and then he'll Lance an Atrophy and kill someone else, and then you'll revive them, and, like, it's a fucking never-ending struggle. And it's really, really hard to get the status changes that you need on the characters that you want. But this time around, his AI was just playing nice with me. Really nice with me. So many times, I remember, like, every time I did a run of this game and played through it, this was terrifying. This whole fight was terrifying to me. I knew that I was going to get to the top of the Mount Gagaset, and this guy was going to be there, and it was going to be a fucking nightmare to have to deal with him. Because he is a really, really difficult boss. Unless you, as I do, already know every single one of his moves ahead of time, you get screwed. Like, completely ruined.
And stay up there!
And so the thing you're supposed to do, technically, like supposed in terms of the game, is you're supposed to buy the zombie ward armor from O'aka's brother. And O'aka's brother will only show up if you have been lending gil to O'aka throughout the game. If you haven't been doing that, he's not going to show, and you're not going to be able to buy that zombie ward armor, which makes the fight against Seymour here substantially easier. So that's one of the ways that you get rewarded long term for stuff that seems completely inconsequential at the beginning of the game. Is just that having O'aka's brother show up here with the precise armor that you need to help give you an advantage over Seymour is like a huge deal, because you get up here, you get ruined by him, he completely destroys you, you go back down the mountain, buy the armor you need, and then you can probably overcome him on the next go. You also need to know, like, I had Yuna put shell on absolutely everyone because I knew ahead of time that total annihilation is a magic-based attack. But like, you don't necessarily know that when you get into. You kind of have to experiment your way to that. And like I said, without shell, it's entirely probable that he would have wiped the whole party with that attack.
He will become sin with my help.
Lies. Forget them.
If he becomes sin, Sir Jecht will be saved.
We're leaving.
You know something, tell me! Tell me.
Sin's my old man.
You hit your head.
Sin is my old man. My old man became Sin. I don't know how or why he did it. I felt him inside. And when I did, I knew it was true. My old man Spira's suffering. Sorry.
Even knowing that Sin is your father, still, you know I must.
I know. Let's get him. I think my old man would want that.
You'd fight your own father?
Yeah, no problem there.
I have daddy
Not
issues.
your old man. You sure this ain't some kind of bad toxin dream or something? Then, Chapu. I think I'll just pretend I didn't hear nothing. I'm getting a little confused, yeah? Why'd all this have to happen?
We'll learn when we arrive. Soon.
One thing about Seymour, by the way. You notice how every time we destroy him, or kill him, essentially, he becomes worse? Like, he becomes more monstrous? Like, he starts out as shitty, really skeezy, kind of slimy guy when he's a maester and he's still alive. Like, he's... but he also, like, he has a humanity about him. I say he's a Guado, but, you know, Guado, he has a humanity about him. He's still like a person underneath all of it. Like, you still get the sense that there is a person in there, even if there's also, like, a layer of just all over it. Then we kill him the first time, and he comes back. And now he has his first monster form. And this is also when he becomes, like, noticeably more sociopathic. Like, noticeably more, I'm going to kill everyone in the world. Like, more open about that. And he kills Keenock, and he absorbs his servants and gains that monster body. And now we see him for the third time, and he's just like, I am a villain. I kill everyone. Like, he's just gone completely fucking loopy, off the deep end. And consequently, he has also become more monstrous. Because we are putting him through a cycle of death. Like, that's essentially the thematic thing that's happening here, is that Seymour is dying over and over and over again, and the more he dies, the more monstrous he becomes. And that's the counter to the thing that he keeps saying about, oh, if you kill everyone, you can save them. Like, that's the counter to his, like, sick little idea of, like, alleviating suffering by ending all life. Is that, hey, actually, we've killed you, like, a number of times right now, and it doesn't seem to have improved you any. Because the spiral of death, Spira, the whole thing, you know, that Oren laid out for us in the prison, the consequence of that is not any improvement. Like, nobody gets any better from constantly suffering from, like, the fear of annihilation and the fear of being killed and the fear of their loved ones being taken away from them. That doesn't make anyone better. It doesn't make their lives better. It doesn't make anyone happier. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't make people more virtuous or anything. It's just suffering. That's all it is. There's no nobility in it. Which is part of the point of the game, is like that Yevon is this religion that sort of desperately tries to find nobility in suffering. Like, it has this thing of like, oh, if we go through suffering and we mourn and we atone and we do the temple, if we only atone for our sins, then sin shall be absolved of, right? That kind of thing. And the game itself says no. No. Like, there's none of that. There's no absolution in death. There's no absolution in suffering. It's just death. It's just pain. That's all it is. And trying to make it noble is kind of an inhuman mistake. Like, an understandable thing. Like, it's better to have some sense of meaning in it. That's what Yevon offers, is you have all this completely senseless, random, pointless death and suffering inflicted on Spira all the time by sin. And Yevon comes along and offers a framework to find meaning in it, and a framework to find hope. Like, okay, yeah, things are shitty right now, but one day maybe things will be better. Like, this sliver of a little shiny speck of hope in the distance that's there. That's what Yevon offers, but in doing so, it also, as we see with Micah, Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity. They don't want they don't want sin to stop coming back, because then what would be the need for Yevon if sin vanished? Right? Like, that their whole order is based on an unchanging, eternal cycle of death that is necessary for them. So they provide a service which is valuable and which is, like, invaluable, frankly. The hope of the summoners, the hope of that the temples and the teachings provide, but because they are premised on that suffering, they cannot end it. Yevon can't end the spiral of suffering because the spiral of suffering defines it. Right? And Seymour, like, he's a demonstration of that. Every time he dies, he gets worse and worse and more monstrous and more awful. There is no salvation in death. There is no salvation in suffering.
What are those?
Those are faith. A summoning. Someone is using these faith. Someone is drawing energy from all of them.
This many?
Who wields power on this scale? And what could they be calling?
Hey, you know something, don't ya? Spill the beans.
Look not to others for knowledge. This is your journey too.
Uni might die, you know?
No. Arin's right.
Huh?
This is our... This is my story. What?
Hey, this place looks familiar. Haven't been here in a while, but...
Hey.
Notice my footsteps make no sound.
Welcome home.
You...
Remember me? We met in Bevel.
yeah?
But that wasn't the first time we met. I've known about you for a long time. A long, long time.
I feel like I know you too. Where are we?
Silly, don't recognize your own home?
What's gotten into you, hey?
Wake up! Wake up!
Wait, this is a dream.
Precisely.
A dream? Are you crazy? I don't have time to be dreaming now.
You're wrong. It's not that you're dreaming. You are a dream.
Huh? Wait a sec.
Long ago, there was a war.
Yeah, with Machina, right?
Yes, a war between Zanarkand and Bevel. Bevel's Machina assured their victory from the start. Spira had never seen such power. The summoners of Zanarkand didn't stand a chance. Zanarkand was doomed to oblivion. That's why we tried to save it, if only in a memory.
What did you do?
The remaining summoners and the townspeople that survived the war, they all became faith for the summoning.
The summoning? You mean sin?
No, I mean this place. A Zanarkand that never sleeps.
Oh, what?
The dreams of the faith summoned the memories of the city. They summoned all the buildings, all the people who lived there.
The people? What? They're all dreams? Me? Too?
Yes, you're a dream of the faith. You, your father, your mother, everyone. All dreams. And if the faith stopped dreaming,
No! So what if I'm a dream? I like being here.
we've been dreaming so long. We're tired. Would you and your father, would you let us rest? Both you and your father have been touched by sin. Sin, the one around whom all Spira, the spiral, revolves.
What are you saying?
You two are more than just dreams now.
Wake up! Wake up, please!
Just a little more, and maybe you are the dream that will end our dreaming at last.
Are you all right? Oh, phew.
Hey! We were so worried about you!
You okay?
I I'm okay.
What happened?
Nothing. I blacked out. I was dreaming. You called me. And I woke up. Nothing like a good nap. Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, that's not suspicious. Ooh, wait, I think I forgot a chest. Is it here? Yes, there it is. There you go. The Saturn crest. Would be a pain to have to come back for this if I do come back for him. So, Zanarkand is a dream of the faith, and Tidus and Jecht are both a part of that dream. Interesting. We'll discuss the thematic resonance of that later, but, well, they're desperately trying to preserve something unaltered. Like, that's what created this giant faith, is the desire to preserve Zanarkand as it was, eternal, unchanging, and in continuity. And that's the main thing I want to point out here, is that, like, the whole thing about wanting to preserve something forever is not unique, perhaps, to Yevon. Anyway, welcome to some caves. Let's fight some robots. We're getting closer to Zanarkand now. Not quite there yet, but getting there. Into the water we go.
Looks like we got a job to do, yeah?
If anything should happen in the water, we're relying on you three. If it gets dangerous, pull out quick.
Right.
Be careful, okay?
Such a good melody. This game is full of good melodies. Oh boy. Where's my petrify grenades? There. Yes. It's such a fun way to win. Just bye-bye. So here comes a minigame. Assuming we don't get into a random encounter first. Nope. Right, there's the delay on his... That was too early. How was that too early? How was that too late? There we go. Jeez. Okay, back out of the water, thank God. Let's go recover Tidus' mana. Ooh, hello. Right, do I want to deal with you right now? Kinda don't, but let's give it a shot. Oh, immune. That's annoying. Go to sleep, please. Okay. Let's see if we can't kick your ass.
Please.
That'll do the trick. Just gonna make sure it'll kill him. Yeah, good luck with that. That should be a big boom. Oh, come on! Wasn't he below 10,000? He had 262 health. Jerk. That was supposed to be an overkill. Me. Ooh, hello. Aren't you miserable to look at? Kindly be poisoned, would you? Very good of you, thank you. Also get punched in the face with a thing.
This might help your complexion.
Savage. Anyway, that's what happened when we did that little minigame, is that unlocked that particular staircase, which unlocks the road to, well, more minigames. I'm gonna start fleeing from more battles, because I feel like I definitely have enough levels to get through, so... But from now on, we flee from more battles, because frankly, I think my characters are leveled enough. Or maybe I might want to level Kimahri, actually. Anyway, this one is like, oh, each panel has to be hit simultaneously. I wonder who fits in which opening. Maybe it's Riku, whose identifying color is green, who goes in the green one. And maybe it's Tidus, like, who's more of a blue character, who goes in the blue one. And maybe it's Waka, who's the biggest of them all, who goes in the red one. It's not exactly complicated. Oh, swimming is slow going. I'm sure swimming is probably like exactly the same speed as running, it just feels slower. Anyway, that unlocked the path up here. Ooh, a Behemoth! Our first of the game. This guy's a bastard. Let's start with slow. I think he's vulnerable to... Nope, no he's not. He's definitely not vulnerable to that. Or to darkness. Which is bad, because... Ow! Can we power break him at least? Yes, good. Good. Now, the danger with this guy, though, is that when he dies, he has a counterattack, which is distressing. And which I can probably show you... Yeah, now. Okay, didn't trigger, thankfully. Or is it a counter with him, or is it... No, it's the Behemoth King that counters with it. But he can cast Meteor, and Meteor is bad. it hurts. Ooh, Dark Flan. Now these guys are jerks. They're really, really difficult to kill. Just because, goddamn, resistant to everything. And resistant to poison. Fortunately, there is a way to deal with them. Bye!
No time to waste.
They also have good steals, so sometimes you don't want to knock them out of the fight. About time that we started seeing those. I was wondering where they were.
They'll be upon us soon. She has sent fiends to test our summoner's strength.
Who is she?
Yunaleska.
Lady Yunaleska.
In Zanarkand, she awaits the arrival of the strongest.
She is still alive?
As much as Micah and Seymour.
I see.
Lost your nerve?
No. Nothing frightens me now.
Braska would be proud.
Then I must not let him down.
Ooh, let's not go out yet, but let's go grab the save point, because there's some treasures in here that we don't have yet that I want. As you can see here, we've pretty much just got these little bits to go, then we grab Quick Hit, and then his path will naturally lead onto Eunice, which synergizes with him okay, because she also has an absolute crap ton of agility points in there, and evasion, which both of which work well with what Tidus sort of naturally wants to do. What I usually do is I use a teleport sphere to bring him over to Auron's path, because Auron is getting close to the end of his path as well, here with the Sentinel, where he will naturally transition into Tidus's path once we find a level 3 lock sphere to let people out. But Tidus does really well on Auron's path, because Auron's path is just as full of strength points all over the place. And I prefer that kind of build for Tidus, but I don't know. Maybe we'll go for something different this game.
It comes!
Okay, step 1. Steal from the boss. Step 2, don't put any buffs on your own party in this fight, because he will just get rid of them. Oh, shit, right, he counters... Oh, no. I forgot. He counters slow with haste. Oh, no! Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. Ugh, that's bad. Let's dispel that. Let's get rid of that. That's bad. Don't do that. Riku, could you hit Tidus in the face, please? Thank you. Wake him up. But yeah, as I recall, if you put status changes on your own party, he will just dispel them, which is can be a way to make him waste a turn, which is nice, but not really what you want right now. I don't remember what he's vulnerable to. Not to silence, that's for sure. Ow. Oh, that's usually a one-hit kill, but Orin apparently has the HP to survive it. By the way, the black pulsing aura that's on Yuna and some of the other characters right now, that is curse, and it means that they can't, ouch. It means that their overdrive won't go up. So long as that's on them. Do we want to do a Fury? No. Not right now. Don't want to hurt my hands. Don't do that, you shit! Right, okay. Immune to silence, of course he is. Man, he's immune to everything except slow. Ooh, ow. We'll just do that for a second. Okay, that got Riku back on her feet. Seven. That's okay. Yeah, solid damage. That's gonna kill Waka. Oh, no, he lives. He lives, just barely. Okay, see if you can get haste on Lulu and he won't dispel it too hard. Oh, fuck you. No confuse, please. Okay, Orin is confused. That's bad. Probably shouldn't use any more Mega Elixirs if I can help it. Okay, thank you for the help. Very kind of you. Now, would you like to stop being silenced for a second there, Lulu? That would be good. So the tail sweep is a mercy, actually. It's a little help, I think, from the developers in a fight that's very difficult, because the tail sweep will deal with confusion and with sleep on your characters after the photon wings. So assuming you have the health to survive it, you can get through it. Alright, Yuna. Let's see if we can finish him off with Behemoth. Bit of a risky play, but worth a shot. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, you bastard. I would very much like you to stop doing that. If he uses Mana Breath now, then Behemoth is dead. But if he uses anything else, then I think I can get a overdrive off. No, because Behemoth got hit by Curse! God damn it! Oh, you are annoying, and he has more health now than when I summoned. Ah! Much as it annoys me, I'm gonna have to dispel him again. Because that regen is just too much of a bastard. As far as I know, I can't actually cure Curse with anything. Like, I don't even think Remedies will do it, but let's give it a shot. Nope. Oh no, that's gonna kill. Yeah. Stop doing that! Oh my god. At least he's wasting turns. Like, that's something. That's a little something. Okay, I think I can summon Behemoth and then just instantly use the overdrive, because dismissing him should have cured Curse from him. Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't cure that at all. Fine, just do some damage to him then. Oh my god! Oh my god! You bastard! Okay, mental break on him, so Lulu can hit him. Try and get Shell on Lulu as well, just... Yeah, because Shell will let Lulu survive the mana breath. It'll also make it a little harder to heal her, but we can deal with that. There's his counter. I don't have a chocobo wing, do I? No. Oh my god. Stop healing! Okay, could be worse. Time for a Mega Elixir. Hey, Lulu finally learned Warrior. That's nice. Okay, he's almost dead. Nearly got him. Okay, finally. Orin! Okay, he gets one more attack, then he's dead. After that, that's his counter. Mana Breath is probably gonna kill Orin. Yep. Waka revives Orin. And Lulu finishes the beastie off. That was a long-ass fight. Jesus Christ. I had forgotten most about this guy. Like, I know he has a dispel thing that he does if you put too many buffs on your own party. Like, I know he counters Haste Guy with it. I'm pretty sure. So, what a bother and a half.
Rest a little?
No need. We reach the summit soon.
I know. That's why I want to stop for a bit. Soon means that there's not much time left.
Riku.
Fine. I'll think on the way.
Oh, that was a bastard and a half.
Hey, come on, let's go.
We are. Almost there, aren't we?
We've come a long way.
What's so funny?
You remind me of myself. Before, the closer I came to Zanarkand, the more I wondered. When we arrive, Brasko will call the final Aeon. He will fight Sin, then die. I thought my mind was made up long before. But when I stood here, my resolve wavered.
Never would have figured. Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, yeah?
Legendary Guardian. I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted to change the world too. But I changed nothing. That is my story.
Old man with regrets.
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey. The last chapter in my story. My thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Yuna, I say no. If we go down there, then you'll...
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but I must go. Down to Zanarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go. But shouldn't we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna!
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Yuni...
Thank you, Riku. Thank you for everything.
Don't say that, Yuni. It's not over yet.
Tell Sid, thank you.
No, you can tell him yourself.
Please.
Yuni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Kimahri, let's go. Sir Orin, Kimahri told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bevel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimahri, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I suppose. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Orin, I thank you. Kimahri, do you remember the first day we met? I was only 7. My father had defeated sin, and all Bevel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated sin, and now he was dead. Now, I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bevel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought sin. Then, you appeared, Kimahri. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so scared. Until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bevel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again. You just held me, without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid, too. When you tried to go, after leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go!" And you listened, Kimahri. You stayed. Kimahri, thank you. Thank you so much. And I've always liked your broken horn. Wakka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway, I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big brother and sister. No, I think you really were my big brother and sister. What else? I love watching you play blitzball, Wakka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu. Really. I guess that leaves the newest Guardian. Star player of the Zanarkand Abes. You are... I am... Well, I'm glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but... It's funny. So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes. I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all, I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
What you up to?
Gee, Yuna, do you think maybe you've got a little crush or something? Just a little bit. Just a little tiny crush. Just a itty bitty tiny teeny one. Anyway. Welcome to Zanarkand. You might start to recognize some of this scenery. From earlier. Much earlier.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance. Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think...
Yes?
I think that we should stop. Maybe. For now. Let's go.
And that, then, seems to be a pretty good cutting-off point for this particular episode. Two difficult bosses, one of whom cooperated, the other one of whom absolutely did not. A little bit of a cave system, and a whole lot of cutscenes. And if you have enjoyed going through those cutscenes with me, and hanging out in the world of Final Fantasy X, then I highly encourage you to hit like, comment, and or subscribe buttons down below, because they make the numbers in the algorithm go up, and algorithm go up make good, happy YouTube fun, good thing. Yes, please, thank you. Outside of that, I have a Patreon, a merchandise store, and a tip jar, and if you want to support the channel directly, then all of those are available for that, and if you don't want to, it's completely fine as well. Oh, also memberships are available on the channel. You can use those if you want to. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. we'll be talking a little bit more about some of the meanings of that particular set of cutscenes in the next episode. And remember to wear a mask, remember to wash your hands, and please have solidarity with those who are working really hard right now to try and make the world a slightly better place.